channel. Welcome to another meal plan and grocery haul video. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Christy. I'm currently following the WW Blue program, but I do provide the points for all three programs on my channel, and also I will provide you with a link to the recipe which will have the nutritional facts, so if you're not following WW, you can get what you need there. So let me share with you this week. For snacks, I'm going to do my pudding, whipped cream, and PB2 mixture. That's 4 points. I'm also going to do some fruit throughout the week for 0, and at nighttime I will probably have some popcorn for 3. Usually I will either have popcorn or the pudding thing at night. Monday's a holiday, so we're not working on Monday, so I'm planning on doing a big breakfast Monday morning. I'm going to do eggs, hash browns, Canadian bacon, and fruit. So for me on blue, it will be 0 points for the eggs, 3 for the hash browns, 1 for the Canadian bacon, 0 for the fruit. So it'll be a 4-point breakfast. If you're on purple, it will just be a 1-point breakfast because the hash browns would be 0. And if you are on green, you just need to add your eggs because your eggs are 2 points each. So depending how many eggs you have. So because we'll probably be doing a big breakfast, I'm not going to be doing lunch that day. I'll have an early dinner. And also every morning I have my 2 cups of coffee. I just use Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I put in 2 Splenda packets, and then I put in about 40 grams of the Coffee Mate sugar-free French vanilla creamer in each cup. So for dinner on Monday, I'm going to do cream cheese and broccoli HASSELBACK chicken. These are so good. It's basically a mixture of cream cheese and broccoli. You cut slits in the chicken, make it like a HASSELBACK chicken, and stuff that in there. So good. That's 4 points on blue and purple and 8 points on green. And I think I'm just going to do that with broccoli and peppers. I have a whole bunch of peppers that I got from my grocery haul that I'm going to have to use up throughout the week. So I'm going to just add some peppers in with the broccoli. And that'll be 0 points for the vegetable. I don't think I'm going to do a potato with it because that's a pretty hefty chicken dinner. So I think I'm just going to do the vegetables and chicken. So for meal prep, I'm doing my meal prep Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week. If you're new to my channel, I usually do a meal prep of breakfast and lunch for 3 days for the week for my husband and I. And we eat it every day. We like it that way, but you definitely don't need to do something every day like I do. So for breakfast prep, okay, y'all, I've been trying to wait until October to start with the pumpkin stuff, but I am craving a pumpkin pancake bake. So I am going to make that, and I have not made it since, like, it's been almost a year. I think the last time I made it was like last October. So that is 4 points for that, and it's 4 points on blue and purple and 5 points on green. And again, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then Friday for breakfast, I'm just going to do cottage cheese and fruit, so that'll be 2 points. For lunch prep this week, I'm going to do chicken fried rice. I haven't made this one in a long time, and in fact, I looked at my website and I never even actually created a recipe for it. I have a recipe created, but it's just in my Word document. I never put it on my website, so I'll have to just type it out down below. And that's chicken fried rice. That's 3 points on blue and purple and 5 points on green. I thought it would be less points on purple because I use brown rice, but it comes out to the same. 3 points blue and purple. Also, on the HASSELBACK chicken above, for the 8 points on green is based on a 6-ounce piece of chicken. So that's where I got the points on that. So if you're on blue and purple, you can kind of play around with the size of the chicken breast that you use. If you're on green, then like I said, that 8 points is based on the 6 ounces. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday is the chicken fried rice for lunch. And then Friday for lunch, I'm just going to do a 2-point turkey and cheese wrap. I'm just going to use an Olay Extreme Wellness wrap and put some turkey and Velveeta. Well, actually, it'll only be 1 point if I use Velveeta slice. You know, maybe I'll have like a 3-point wrap and I'll use some full fat cheese on it or something. For dinners this week, so like I said, Monday is the chicken. Tuesday, I am going to do bourbon glazed salmon, and that is 1 point on blue and purple, 5 points on green. I do have a cook with me video that I just did recently. I'll make sure to link that down below. I'm going to do that with my rice. I always use the 90-second ready rice. That's 3 points. And I think I'm going to, since I'm doing broccoli, usually I do broccoli with salmon, but I'm doing it with the chicken. So I think I'm going to do squash and zucchini lime crema for 2 points. But as you'll see in my grocery haul, I got a really small squash and zucchini, so I may have to add some things to that. I'm not really sure. It might be enough since I'm doing rice with it too. And then Wednesday night, I'm going to do ranch pork chops with roasted pears and green beans. And every time I make this, I tell everybody, I know that sounds really gross, roasted pears, but I promise you it adds so much flavor to those beans. And it kind of makes like a sauce for the pork chops. And I believe I have a cook with me out for that one. I'm not sure. Any of the cook with me's I will put down below. If I have any cook with me's out there, I'll put a link to the video down below. And also I will have all these recipes linked down below as well. And that whole meal is 8 points on all programs. And then Thursday for dinner, probably just going to swing by and do a Publix sub. I will be in the office working Thursday, so that makes it easy just to swing by Publix on my way home. I estimate 12 just in case I add some things to it. But normally my Publix subs are about 8 points for a 6-inch, or for a half a sub, I guess it's called at Publix. I don't get any cheese or anything like that on it. I just get a turkey on whole wheat and load it up with veggies. And Friday, I think we're gonna do homemade cheeseburgers. I estimate those to be about 8 points. We use the 3-point buns, the 3-point whole wheat buns, and then for the burger, we just take like the extra lean ground beef and just kind of put some Worcester and some seasonings and just throw some things together with it. And then I'll put cheese on it. So I estimated it'll come out to about 8 points. And then I'm going to do roasted potatoes and peppers with that. And that's going to be 3 points. And that's it for the week. My weekends, I don't plan ahead. I usually don't plan what we're going to have on the weekends until come like Friday. So in fact, today's Saturday and I just now planned what we're having tonight. So our weekends, it just depends what we're doing. So now I'll go through and show you my grocery haul. All right, here is my grocery haul for the week. We did Publix Instacart, but we did not do delivery. We went and picked it up. I honestly didn't even realize that they had curbside pickup at Publix. So apparently Instacart pulls the order and then the Publix associate brings it out to you. And let me tell you, if you have your location on your phone, she was literally waiting out there. I mean, like she had just headed out when we pulled in. This whole haul was $138. So if I would have had it delivered, I would have tipped anywhere between 10 and 20% depending on how they did and, you know, the delivery and everything. So I'm saving by going and picking it up. So I think that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm trying to look at ways to save, and really my groceries is where I can save. So I'm trying to learn to be a little bit more frugal. So let me share with you what we got this week. I got some green beans. Normally I just get the regular green beans and then I chop the ends off myself, but these were on sale, so I just got these. And then I got some broccoli. I got some green peppers. This is like a bag of mixed, but if you look, there's only one red pepper, and I really wanted more red peppers. So I got quite a few green peppers. So I'm gonna have to get a little bit creative with some recipes this week. I think maybe this weekend I might be making some roasted potatoes with something. So we're planning on having like a cookout this weekend, and I really want to stay on track because I've been doing so well. So I think I'm gonna do like some roasted potatoes, and I'll cut up some peppers in with those. Those are so good. And then, let's see, I got a zucchini and a squash. This is for the zucchini and squash lime crema, but these are pretty small. So I may have to see, I may run up to the farmer's market and grab a couple more. I just don't think those are going to be enough for the two of us, unless I end up maybe doing some potatoes with it or something. I also got a Bosc pear. I got some shallots and some green onions, which you may have seen. I did a post one time where I had mine growing in a cup. So basically when you use these, you can take the ends and put them in a cup of water and just set them in your windowsill. But they do, it can kind of stink your house up with that onion water. So yes, I'm going to start doing it in a pot. I dumped that cup and threw those away before we went out on vacation. So I had to pick up some more of those. I got a couple limes, some kiwi, some blueberries, and some thyme. And that is it for the 0 point fruits and vegetables. I then got some water, and they had Diet Coke bottles, BOGO, so I got 6 of those. I am trying to cut back on my Diet Coke again. I'm really trying to increase my water. It seems like when I get back in the habit of drinking more Diet Coke, that is when I tend to go off track a little bit more. I think it's because of the artificial sweetener makes me crave carbs. I really feel like for me, that's what it does. So I've been back to, if I want a soda, if I feel like I need it, then I only allow myself to have one a day. So then I got some more of our snack pack pudding cups. Those are 2 points each. I picked up, this is our absolute favorite rice. And I think I have it every time we have salmon. This is what we have. It's kind of like one of those staple recipes. But this kind is pretty good. It's only 5 points for 1 cup, but I usually just have a half a cup for 3 points. And I got some of these Idahoan Baby Reds. I just like to keep these in my pantry just to have. These are the kind that you just add water. So the way these come out is 4 points for a quarter of a cup dry, but it also says 140 grams prepared. So what I usually do is just prepare them and then I weigh them on the scale. I think if I were to guess, the 140 grams is probably about equivalent to maybe a half a cup. And I don't think those are 0 on purple. I think any like prepackaged things like this are not 0. I think for purple it has to be like regular potatoes, whole potatoes like these. So they had these ones on BOGO. I actually ordered honey gold, but they didn't have any, so they replaced it with the red rose potatoes, which is perfectly fine. All right, I'm sorry. I just realized that my mic was still plugged in. So hopefully me ruffling around these bags like this wasn't too loud. If it was, I'm sorry. I just unplugged it. So the potatoes, these potatoes, you can actually have 5 potatoes for 3 points. I usually weigh mine out though, but as you can see, they're not super small. They're not like the mini ones, but they are not huge either, but 5 of those for 3 points, so that's not too bad. And then I got some mustard. They had mustard on BOGO, so I got some of that. They had my husband's Chex Mix on BOGO, so I got him some more of that. I think he still has some in the pantry actually, but I try to get that. Since that's kind of a staple for him, I try to get it when it's on BOGO. So that is 4 points for a serving, which is like 29 grams, I think, half a cup. Got some more of the Ray's no sugar added hickory barbecue sauce. This is our absolute favorite sauce right now. And I got some of, my husband usually drinks Gatorade like when he's mowing the lawn. So this is Powerade Ultra. This has 50% more electrolytes, BCAAs, and creatinine. So I think that those will be good for when he's mowing the lawn. And these are 0 sugar, so these are 0 points. And those are BOGO this week, so I got them too. And then I got some light sour cream. This is 1 point for 1 tablespoon. I got some tortilla strips. I actually got this for a recipe that I was going to make, and then I kind of changed my mind, but I'm probably going to make it next week. So I went ahead and got that now. And that is 1 point for 2 tablespoons. And then some fat-free Cool Whip. I like to have this either with my pudding or with some fruit. And you can have 5 tablespoons for 1 point. Or if you wanted to make it 0, then you can have 1 3/8 tablespoon. Got some Canadian bacon. And again, serving size on this says 3 slices and it comes out to 1 point. You can actually have 4 slices for 1 point. Some ground turkey breast. Don't even know what I got. Oh, I think I was going to make a Sloppy Joe casserole this weekend. So that is 0 points for blue and purple and 1 point for green for 4 ounces. And some salmon. This salmon from Publix is the farmed salmon that I get. It's actually like pre-cut and pre-skinned and it's really good. I really like it. And supposedly their salmon is sustainably farmed, so I am comfortable buying it. This is 0 points on blue and purple, and I think it comes out, from what I could see, it comes out to 4 points for 3 ounces on green. Of course, if you get the wild caught salmon, I think that's even less points. I got some Land O'Lakes butter, 2 points for 1 tablespoon. I got some of these low-fat cottage cheese cups, which we really like because they don't get all watered down after a couple of days. These are 2 points per cup. I got some Philadelphia 1/3 less fat cream cheese, 3 points for 1 ounce. And some of the Jell-O cheesecake, sugar-free cheesecake flavor. I always forget about this, and I saw it from when I ordered it previously when I was on Instacart. That's the one thing I like about Instacart, because it will suggest, hey, you ordered this before, do you want it again? So I remembered that I did a recipe with this a long time ago. Can't remember what it was, but I figured I would go ahead and get it. It's 1 point for a quarter of the package, or you can actually have this whole package for 3 points. And I'm going to do a recipe coming up with that. So that's it for my meal plan and grocery haul for this week. I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Any comments down below. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're new, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. I'll see y'all in my next video. I'm Christy, and I'm planning us healthy.